Hey guys, it's me, Verilyn. It is 5:32 p.m. and I'm running because I am going to. So, if you saw my last video blog, Tasha, who was the safe sex counselor who gave some great tips, along with my good friend Leanne, and also Jenna, my co host from Rise Up Radio, was also interviewed for that video blog. But so she's having an event today to kind of they do these tea parties where you can come and kind of host your own like safe sex party. So I'm going today to support her and to kind of find out, if I can possibly host one of my own one day. So that's where I'm going. But first, quick hair update. I don't know exactly what I was doing when I started this, but somehow this is what it came out to be. Do you like it? I don't know. Maybe when I get home, I will twist it a little bit better. I started by being like, I don't know what to do. And so I did a French roll in the back. I'll put a picture up on Instagram with everything. So I did a French roll in the back. And then the top, I just started twisting it. And this is what came out. And I think it looks kind of funky. I'm going to wear it out like this today. And yeah, pinned it on the side and brought it down like this. Can't wait for it to get longer where it'll actually look good. But this is what it is right now. But today, that's not what I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to give a quick update. Today, I wanted to talk about online dating. Anyone that has kind of followed my blogs on my Facebook or Twitter feed knows that I'm a big advocate for online dating. I think that we spend so much of our time online that it only makes sense that we will also look for our potential partners online. Because where do you meet people these days, right? The same crazy people that you will meet in the street or in the club or in the library, you can meet them online just like you can meet a really good guy online. So I've covered like catfishing, and I've covered like the etiquette of dating online, like the rules and tips to be successful online. And I recently so a friend of mine, Marley, is moving to Amsterdam, and I went to her going away party. And at the party, there was a couple there that said they'd been on this online site. So me being the person that I am, I was like, oh, a new one that I don't know about? I should join it. So I did. I'm trying to find out the name of it because I joined it yesterday when I was like being the only procrastinator, as I always am. In the middle of like editing my video blog, I'll have moments of like, I need a break. So I took one yesterday and joined the online dating site, and I'm trying to find the email. Another thing I do is send notes to myself, so that is where I put here we go. Okay, notes 2. If that's gonna help me find it. Okay, it's called datehookup.com. Or was it .net? I don't even know. I should actually check it. But anyway, so last night in my mode of it's datehookup.com. And while I was procrastinating, I decided, let me, join the site. It's very I usually use OkCupid, or I've used Plenty of Fish in the past, the same issue I've had with Plenty of Fish is the same issue I kind of feel about this site. It's not very appealing to the eye. Like, I feel like if I'm spending time on a site, I definitely don't want to be hit with ads. So that's my number one issue with this site. But I'm trying something new, which a girlfriend of mine told me that she does. And I was like, well, I should try to do that too, which is every guy that messages me, I respond either with positive or negative feedback. Or I wouldn't even say negative feedback, but just like, so for instance, guys that have kids, I just got out of a relationship where my ex had a kid. Kids, plural, and that was an issue within our relationship. So at this stage in my life, I'm not really looking for somebody with kids. So if a guy hits me up and he says has kids, lives with kids, has kids, but they don't live with me, I'm not really interested. So this one guy had pretty much, he was a good, I mean, he was he was good looking. Said he had a good job. I said allegedly, the journalist in me comes out. Allegedly, according to him, he was transportation something or another. And transportation guys make money. And he looked stable. He said he had like really good things in his profile, but then he said he had kids. And his message was something along... Diana just messaged me. My friend Diana just messaged me and said, who's your Ayana? For my vlog from yesterday. She's totally my Ayana. Okay, so that's a little tidbit for anybody that saw last week's vlog as well. Yeah, so he said, "Oh, hey, beautiful," or something like that. Saw your profile. I really like what you're about. Oh, and in my profile, I'll read you my profile since I have it open. Um, Short answer is that I messaged him back and I said, "Thank you for the compliment, but I'm not really interested in being with anybody with kids. But your message made me smile." Instead of just ignoring it, which most people have do and I have done in the past, I decided to kind of like address it head on. So I was doing that pretty continuously. Like some guys hit me up and they smoked, and I was like, "Thank you for responding, but I don't smoke myself, so good luck to you," or something like that. And they'll respond back. One guy responded back with like, "Oh, okay, that's cool. So how are you doing anyway?" And at that point, I ignored him. But so I guess that's the question of today is, when online dating, do you expect a reply back if the person is not interested, or should we just call it a wrap and not, respond? Because I think, not to say I want to like help the world, but I think that it's important to kind of give people feedback. Like I would appreciate feedback if I hit up a guy and he didn't, for some reason he didn't find, not if it's just you don't find me attractive, that's fine. But if you find me attractive, everything on my blog is pretty much, I mean on my profile is okay, but then you saw that I am a Christian and you're a Muslim and you're not trying to date anybody that's a Christian, I would like to know that. So what do you stand on that? Do you just want me to ignore you, or would you want someone just to ignore you, or would you want some kind of feedback? If the feedback isn't, "You're ugly," which no one wants to hear that. And I think we should just follow the rule of, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Kids or smoking, that's something that is a preference. It's not necessarily like just a straight up negative. Some people would want to date somebody that smokes, or doesn't mind someone that has the kids. For guys that I wasn't attracted to because they misspelled things, or because they were just like, "Where you live at," those guys I'm definitely just gonna ignore. But I'm saying like the guys that they're cool, they look good, everything seems on place, but it's just a common difference that we're just not gonna be compatible. I don't see anything wrong with responding. But I will read my profile since it's up, and oh my gosh, I have to go. But why not? Oh, I got a gift. Don't know what that means, but I got a rose. That's cool. I said, "I am an outgoing lady that enjoys seeing the world and experiencing the many things life has to offer. I am looking for someone who enjoys long conversations, to laugh, eat good food, and who gets excited about trying new things. Please only contact me if you're single, physically and emotionally. And if you're looking to meet someone, you could possibly build something with." Straightforward, to the point. I mean, I've spent hours and hours over profiles in the past, and honestly most people don't read the profile, but I think that my profile pretty much says, okay, what I'm looking for, what I'm about, and what I'm not looking for. Which is another tip I've been told in the past, and I definitely follow, which is you shouldn't only just put what you're looking for, you should also put what you're not looking for. So let me know what you think. What's your method of online dating? What's your rule about messaging? And let's keep this conversation going. I have to go because I have to be there by 6, and it is 5:40. So being virulent as usual. All right, guys. Peace out. And I'll probably post this when I get home, obviously.